Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
Straightforward choice there. Good decision.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them.
Yep. Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
There'll be runs here.
Yes.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Huge edge.
Huck shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
The Delhi Demons are now 88 for none.
Garie from the north end.
I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score, but they still have some protection.
Yep.
Super catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings. A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yes.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Wait.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep. Thick edge.
umpires on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Going.
Wait.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yes.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Edge. What a ball. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep, yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Garie, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yes.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Hunt didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Accepts the plaudits of all around this ground. It's been a wonderful innings, a fantastic 100. Fantastic century, totally deserved to take all the accolades from the crowd. It's been a sublime innings so far.
Loud appeal. They're thinking long and hard on this one. It's close, but I think it's hitting.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Nothing wrong with the impact. Would it hit the wickets though? Hunt has to go, ends up being a waste of a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep, yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
And that marks the end of the match. Demons have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely on your way home.
Always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, great batting and a deserved win.
That ended up being an easy win in the end, just staying ahead of... Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch. Not much fun for the bowlers. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Nice information there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The away side win the toss, and they'll have a bat.
Garie, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Some adjustments to the field.
Garie. From the south end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them. Straight to the fielder.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait. Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Wait.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Thick edge. Big appeal. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Gone, played all around it.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but they have to head back to the pavilion. Nice way to get off the mark.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
A few moves made in the field.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Waiting. Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Right there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep, yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 61. Garie coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Big edge.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Yep.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? A beauty, brilliant catch.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly, no harm done. Both batters survive.
Wait. Yep, yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
End of the over, 10 runs.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Misses everything.
Nice ball.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Samson, we don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get set.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game and join us again real soon. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Hi, Mike. Thanks for that intro. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And it's pretty apparent, even before you take a proper look, that they'll be looking at batting first on this pitch. It's very dry on top, and it could make any run chase later quite difficult. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain. Certainly a coin toss to win. You'd have batted every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Certainly feels like there's a lot of runs in the wicket.
Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Unplayable. No reward. Flying to the boundary. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was the slower ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Times it nicely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Gotcha!
Middle that one. Great timing.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Garie didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Gotcha!
Super shot that.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Garie has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Perfect technique and placement.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got Singh from the south end.
Waiting. No. Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Nicely played.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was a big hit. Incredible power. Just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Singh could do nothing about it. Hammered out the ground, just watched it sail away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yeah.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Garie is quick to review this. It'll be interesting to see the outcome of this.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble.
Super catch.
How close is that? Could be the wicket.
No change to the decision, and the review is lost. They thought there were 2 noises. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
A change in the field now, more emphasis on defence.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Edge, unplayable. And gone. Brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Barber takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. well placed, should get a single.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep, yep. Hit bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous...
Oh my, that's racing away.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Thick edge.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Waiting.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Kits are 71 for 2. Garie coming back into the attack.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Garie shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep, yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. That's it.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
That is an amazing half century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far.
Wait there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Wait.
End of the over. The Kits are 151 for 3.
151 for 3.
The right arm peg.
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win and they rightfully celebrate.
This was a lot closer than it looked on paper. Good afternoon and welcome to...
Might have been a better toss to lose. Bowling first, though, I think will be the best choice in the end. There's going to be a little bit in this pitch for a possible early breakthrough.
Garie, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the media centre end. Massive edge! Let's see if they can... and get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Thick edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder. Finds the edge. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat.
Garie from the media centre end.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
The captain bringing a good balance to this field, I think.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. This is a good field, I think. Not too aggressive, but not overly defensive either.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be 1 run here for them.
A few moves made in the field.
Big appeal.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. A new bowler is... Garie coming back into the attack.
Coming on to bowl.
Nice shot, runs possible. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Strong appeal. Good bit of timing there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. They'd look for a couple here. Middle that one, great timing.
The batsman gets their time.
What an exhilarating innings it's been. 100 and in...
Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Boundary off the last. Ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait there.
Super catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new bat. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game, and join us again real soon. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton.
Not sure why he'd bowl first here. Looking at that pitch, my take was it's flat and the ball will come onto the bat nicely. The opening batters will be licking their lips at that decision.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Keeper.
There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicely played.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Garie shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
Garie from the south end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Waiting. Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here. Huge edge.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. That's a really good half century. Ensured the strike rate's maintained. Has pushed on really, really well.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Massive edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Are now 91 for none.
Garie, the spinner, coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed the lot.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep, yep.
Picks the gap perfectly. Big appeal.
A change in the field now, more emphasis on defence.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yes.
Edged it.
Keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah, yeah.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful time.
Last over of this innings. No point defending now.
Some moves being made in the field, looking pretty balanced now between defensive
Yes.
and attacking.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper.
And that brings up to 50 partnership for these two.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
End of the 20th over. The batting team are now 189 for 4.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Drives and misses everything.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Wait.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Waiting.
End of the first over. Mumbai Triumph are now 11 for none.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Misses everything.
Well bowled.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field. Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Yeah.
This could be trouble. Could that be out? Looks so.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. That's a fantastic win, maybe a bit close.